YouTube, or not to YouTube, the TikToker who. These whole things with these pranks, all these guys that want to do pranks, it's just a prank. It's just a prank, bro, guys.
I don't get it.
One dude's already been,
First of
shot.
all, like,
I'm
And
not
now-
a big prank liking person. I don't.
Yeah.
I think they're unnecessary. I think if you have to make a joke at someone else's expense, you're
Yeah.
not funny.
Yeah, a whoopee cushion or something that
It's
everybody
lighthearted.
can,
Lighthearted joke. Yeah.
When I always say that when the prank has been revealed and everybody's laughing, that's a solid
Yeah.
prank.
Yeah.
But if it's at the expense of people,
Yeah.
it's only one-sided stuff like
if you
that.
have to
it's-
degrade, demean,
yeah.
hurt, that's
I mean,
not
I
a
see
joke.
some that sometimes are just cute and
Yeah. Yeah.
funny, but there were a lot of for a while there a lot of like boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, and it wasn't that
They're
they
aggressive and mean.
yeah, and I'm just like I don't really find entertainment out of having
You
things
abusing your
thrown in my
partner.
face
Yeah.
and putting Nair in your hat and rip it like I don't.
Yes.
That doesn't entertain me. I
Exactly.
don't
Like,
find that a good
why
time.
do people like seeing other people get hurt?
Because
as
it's just a prank,
entertainment?
bro. Because it's just a prank.
Like I wasn't like the Jackass days. I wasn't even a Jackass
I didn't,
fan.
Me either. I didn't.
I didn't like Jackass. Like
The
watching
very
people get hurt.
occasional skit I would see to be
Like,
like that's kind of funny,
but, like,
a
the
lot
constant-
of the ones that were just painful.
Yeah,
that wasn't really
I
funny to
don't
me.
enjoy watching people get hurt. But granted, I also don't enjoy watching people get tortured in shows. Like I have to like remove myself until like the torture scene is over. Game of Thrones. The one thing that was really hard for me for Game of Thrones, I love that show. And for me, I was waiting. I knew you heard it. So the whole concept of watching someone get hurt is not entertainment to me. I do not enjoy other people's pain. That's not an enjoyment. Nor do I find it funny to inflict fear, sadness, grief into children. That is not fun for
No.
me. That makes me sick to my stomach.
Well, I mean, they've
can't
already
imagine.
had the
I don't like that.
I don't like
the
that.
where a lot of people were getting upset with. It was the
Food
little,
thing?
yeah, the little cooking kind of a prank. There was like parents were cooking with their kids and then smash an egg on
Oh, the
their face,
egg thing, yeah.
and then
That
they
can't
were
even
like-
get taken too far. I
they
think,
were like, a lot of those were little kids, and then they
It's
started
the biggest
crying
one.
because
Yeah.
you just smashed an egg on their
but
head.
like
could
my
put a camera on.
13-year-old or my 9-year-old, I could see that maybe being funny. But like for these little ones, like you have a toddler who's not even able to express themselves very well, and now they have an egg smashed on their head, and they're like, "What did I do?" They have no idea what in the world's going on. And just to kind of for entertainment and clickbait, I don't know. It's just not a thing for me. It's not something I would enjoy.
I don't like that.
So this is what. Okay, so in case you guys that don't know, a TikToker that goes by the name, what is it? No Fake Love. That's ironic. Did a real sick prank against their kids, and this is I broke down.
They're not his kids.
Against her,
Her kids,
I'm sorry, against her kids. Yeah,
Well,
this
see,
is
get
and
that
this is
reaction,
basically what went
right?
down.
I'm finna get on for that like you had an accident last night, like you was in the hospital. Like you ain't make it. You know what I'm saying? We'll see, get that reaction, all right?
In case you can't understand his very muffled, like congested sounding voice, he's like, I'm gonna prank that that you went to the hospital and that you didn't make it after your surgery. Let's pretend like you passed away or something like that. Then prank the kids for some reason, and the mother goes along with it.
Yeah. Jay. I gotta tell y'all at the same time. But y'all mama we going to the doctor and stuff like that, right? And I told y'all her chest was hurting. And when we thought she had cancer and stuff. Y'all mama did, bro. I told her I got y'all, bro. I told her I got y'all. Y'all ain't gotta worry about nothing, bro. We all right. It's cool. I'm gonna take y'all to the hospital and let y'all see her in the bed.
She not dead.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I got y'all,
I
bro.
wanna go see my mama. Stop recording.
I got y'all, bro. I told y'all I got y'all.
Stop recording.
Your mama wouldn't want y'all to cry. I told her I got
Stop
y'all.
recording.
That's 3 times in a row that she said stop recording. Even the kids knew the gravity of something like that. That this is not something you just put on social media. It's not a joke. It's not funny. Even the kids knew to, even though they were being forced to, indulge in his need to, be TikTok famous. Even she understood that this is not the time. What the heck's wrong with you?
You can get up. Got it! Got it!
Yeah. Mother of the Year. Okay. What are we thinking about this? Who wants to go first?
You want to go, Joy?
Well, I mean, not only her for going along with it, but you need to ditch that dude. Because if that's what he thinks is funny and cool and okay to do to your kids, he's not an okay dude.
Yeah, there's something wrong with that guy. I'm trying to fix something real quick, but I 100% agree. I think that for some reason this young lady has allowed this person to convince her that they're about to be one of the most famous influencers in the world, and that this is our chance. Some of the things that he's done on that page is exploit the one of the younger daughters, making fun of her while she's eating her food, making fun of her size, making merch about these things, and all the way to this prank about pretending that their mother has passed away. Her mother, who is I guess I'm assuming a nighttime nurse, because a lot of the times that he's with the kids alone is at night. The mother's at work, and he's just constantly just putting up content because mostly when she's at work, but with her as well. But from what we saw right there, what are your thoughts, Tabs?
This enrages me because this is mental abuse. This is straight up abuse that needs to be reported. I'm not sure where they live, but CPS needs to be getting
They're in
involved.
Houston, and she lost her job.
So I fuck her job. I heard the whole
No, I
concept.
mean,
of
they
their-
were like mad about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but somebody needs to report this to CPS, and somebody needs to get these kids out of this abusive situation, because this is legit mental abuse. The fact that someone would think that this is a prank or funny or something that you should do to children. These children are not in a good place. This mother is, y'all are like, he's manipulated. She made the choice to be with this person. She made the choice that, yes, this was okay. So she is just as guilty as he is, because
100%.
she has made the choice to go along and that this would be funny. Even if he's like, oh, we're going to make so much money off of this that we're going to create content and stuff. Okay, well, that's her wanting to use her children to create this content in such a negative and mentally abusive way. Not okay. I have some opinions about that are different in the sense of the job scenario. Her losing her job, she should be losing her job because she can't be trusted around children. That's why she should be losing her job. Mm-hmm. She shouldn't be losing her job because she put something out and she's representing a company. You do not represent your company on your private time. That's a load of BS. They don't own you. Wherever you work does not own you. You work for them when you work for them during your time, and that's fine. But if you don't want someone working for you that abuses their children at home, that's why you should fire them. Not because they misrepresented a company outside on their private time. That's the part I don't agree with what some creators are saying. But I do agree that a business has the right to fire someone because they can't trust them in a department where they work with children. 100%.
I can agree with you for the most part, but one of the things where it did become her job's problem mainly was because a lot of the content that she put up, allowed him to put up and have her on, she was wearing her uniform. You
can say that you don't want to be represented during their private. Hey, please don't wear our products during your content time. Yeah. That's what we need, and you can protect. Like, you'll see a lot of people cover their badges or cover the name of their business, and typically you do that because you want to feel safe and not have people show up at your work.
Yeah,
but that's like,
but
okay, I'm wearing a Vans shirt. Well, if I do something stupid while wearing Vans and I happen to work at a store, well, Vans sells their clothes to many people. Anybody could be wearing that and doing any sort of content. I do not think a company owns you just because you work for them. If you do something during their business hours, then yes, absolutely. If you are wearing their clothing on your private time, they can ask you not to wear their clothing. That would be the appropriate step. And then if you just don't follow that, then they can fire you. No. But them their reason for firing her should be because we can't trust you around children because you are outwardly abusing children and posting it.
No,
that's a
no,
legitimate.
yeah, no, I agree, and I get what you're saying. But I'm assuming this happened in Houston or this happened in Texas.
It's an at-will state.
They don't even have to give you a reason. But here's why I agree with that concept more than you agree with. Let's say that this was something that she went viral for in a negative way that had nothing to do with her job. She just, even if she happens to be wearing the uniform or not. This is the only part that I disagree with you a little bit on with that part of it. Your employer hires you to do your job, to do a specific job at work. When you're at home, That's your personal time. But our agreement is for you to work for my company. You work for me, and then I'll give you money every 2 weeks or every month or whatever the situation is. I hired you to do that specific job. I did not hire you to have my phone ring constantly to be asked questions about what you did during your private time. That's not the company's fault either. So for example, at your company, if one of your employees did something that wouldn't necessarily be you wouldn't consider that crucial or that bad.
If they did something that in my personal opinion does not affect the business and I have no say over, my response to the people would be calling is what they do in their private time is their private time.
Right.
I have no control over their private time because I do not. I do not expect to control people because I'm not a hypocrite because I don't want people to control me.
Right. But if the calls don't stop.
The calls are calls. I have people call me every day. If I want to file a complaint about harassment from people, I can do that as a business. If I want to contact my the employee who has created this harassment scenario, I can contact that employee and go, hey, could you possibly create something about how your work life is not your content life? Can you do the business since we're doing you a solid and trying to you can work with your employee.
I get it. That's and I like that. That's admirable. But in most scenarios, it's easier just
but I'm not
most
an
CEO
asshole boss.
But I don't agree that that's even him or her being an asshole boss. That's
I think they should have fired her ass because they can't trust her around. If I have an employee that I found out was abusing children in their private life, why in the world would I put them in a position to be in charge of children at my business?
In their particular case, because it is a
let's stop playing devil's advocate. Let's talk about what she did.
It is a Texas Children's Hospital. They don't want that negative.
And exactly.
We're a children's hospital, and you did this with your kids. We don't even want to be. We don't want these phone calls.
Yeah.
We don't
and in this circumstance, private or because you did agree with that part of it that because of the fact that she works at a hospital and she did and a children's hospital and what she did to her children. This proves that there is a risk. There might be a risk to other people's children.
You've lost the trust of your station working with children because you
look at how you treat your own.
You're literally treating your own.
Don't understand why anybody, regardless of your job, whatever it is you do, feel the need to state where it is you work at, because even if you're not doing something like this, there's still stalkers, there's crazy people. So why?
You're right. People tell you all the time.
Why?
If you
want to talk
don't
about
put your
that
personal
you
stuff.
are a nurse, fine, say you're a nurse. But why? She has said, and there was a lot of videos where she specifically stated her job, where she worked at multiple times.
Oh,
why? Why keep bringing it up? You're just letting people know where you're at.
And here was where real quick, but here was one of her responses. But what you about to say something?
Well, I was just gonna say, honestly, the calls, in my opinion, don't matter. I think Texas Children has every right to fire her just out of the basis of you can't be trusted around children anymore.
Yeah, but just like Joy said, this is what is it called? This is a at will stay or not at will?
Oh yeah, we're at will.
This is at will. Yeah, don't even have to have a reason
for anything as long as it's
Not
you can
discriminatory.
be discriminatory. Yeah. But I can fire you just because I don't think you're doing a good job.
Yeah, we don't have to have warnings and all. We just.
My personal opinion could be, I don't think that you're doing a good job here. I'm firing you.
Yeah. But here was one of their responses that you were talking about. This is one of the what I call the it's not me, it's you.
Hey you guys, I'm just
response.
coming to you all to give y'all the news of the day, something that y'all been waiting on, and it happened today. I got fired today. Yes, I got fired from Texas Children. Y'all did y'all part, that's what y'all wanted, but I can't stop here. I have
Doesn't look like she was a nurse.
My kids
Says
Her
depend on
shirt
me.
says food service.
I mean,
Not that.
oh, good catch. I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
I
it
just-
literally says food service underneath it.
But she, but I like the way within the first 5 seconds of this video, y'all did y'all's part. Y'all like pretty much. You happy? Look what you know. Already deflecting and putting it on.
She should be making a video about how she's sorry for putting her children through what she put her children through, and now they're in therapy, and I'm doing the right thing by them and trying to make sure that they're okay. That's what the video should be.
I'm the hero of my story.
Fucking A.
Nothing I do is wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the hero here. I'm the victim. I'm the victim. Anyway, let's continue on.
Each day, so I mean, for real, I can't stop here. It continues to go for me, for real. But you know, I'm hurt by it. You know, I lost my job. Wow.
And I'm 100% convinced that her boyfriend is one who made her to ask her to do this video, based on what you're about to see in the next few seconds. And there's a little bonus, a little treat for us too. So watch this.
That's everything to me, to provide for my family, and you guys did y'all part. That's what y'all wanted.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. One thing about it, bro, I ain't never had no hatred in my heart, bro. And I ain't never hated nobody. But if I did hate somebody, bro, I'm not gonna call nobody job and try to get somebody fired, bro. That's one thing you don't do. You take your personal problem with that person, bro. You don't try to call nobody, get nobody fired, bro. Mess with people's livelihood, bro. People got kids out here. People got real things going on out here for y'all to be taking time out of trying to call somebody job that y'all don't even know. The child just figure the
He
child
went
out.
on for a long time.
Bro. That's crazy, man. That's out of line, bro. And we still gonna smile through it out, because they ain't gonna stop nothing, bro. I hope y'all ain't think they was gonna stop something. Y'all call somebody job, not them fired. Which one? Tell me that. What type of praise that y'all get? How people feel good about getting somebody fired? Bro, since we been posting on this page, have y'all ever seen us talk about somebody else? Or concerned about somebody else? Everything about what we been doing inside. And they don't want to work. We pick up the kids, work. How y'all
Holy crap.
Y'all know the man is man. Hey, come on, motherfucker.
Is this an hour-long video? What the hell?
We don't know who did it. Just know your karma coming back, bro.
Just know your karma coming back, bro. Know what I'm saying?
No, I think the karma's going where it needs to be,
Yeah,
bro.
it's all y'all people on TikTok that don't have a lot of y'all calling people to ruin their lives. You're complaining about TikTok coming at you because you put a video on TikTok doing what you did, but somehow it's all the people's fault that were on the same app that you're trying to use to blow up and get famous.
See, people want attention until they don't get what they want from the attention. This is the same concept of people want to be the boss until they're the boss because they don't know what it entails to be the boss.
I don't know what
Yeah.
they want from me. Come on, Tyler, you know the words.
The moment we come across. But yeah, it's really frustrating. Like these people playing the victim. I did hear that they asked TikTok for a lawyer.
Oh yeah, I saw. Did you see that video? Did you see that video?
Anybody's in the comments a lawyer.
Anybody in the comments a lawyer, man? Yeah, this dude, Terrence Howard is gonna play him in a movie. I'm telling you.
Oh my god.
I need a lawyer, man.
Please somebody
TikTok, y'all
send
tripping,
this to SNL to do it like.
I don't think they're that famous. I don't think
know,
they're not
serious.
that viral.
But can you imagine them like dressing up and acting like them in a skit? Because I can. See
I can
it in
already
my
picture
head.
the two
I
actors.
can already see it. I can see it.
The
and
new,
it would
the new,
be
the
so
black
good.
dude, the new dude, one of the new cast members, the tall black dude. Yeah,
Like it would be
I could
so
see
good.
him.
Like them just doing the accent and like bringing it. I can see it just being hilarious.
I know I kicked that puppy just for clicks, man, but that puppy attacked me first, man.
Yes.
I'm telling you, it's hard out here for a TikToker, man. I gotta write that.
He said bro so many
I gotta
times.
write that down.
I was like,
it's hard out here for TikTok.
TikTok.
Going viral. Going viral, bro. Going viral.
He said bro so many times. I'm like, how old are you? 14? That's like something the kids do, man.
And they, I think according to one of her videos, they've only been dating for 6 months.
Oh my god.
Now you would imagine that this would have been like a couple years type of relationship. Like the prank about her not being with us anymore. That prank put those children in the mindset that if something were to happen to our mother, we're going to be living with you. That's what I'm sorry. Nobody's going to convince me that that's not what that girl was really crying about. You, no. Where's my mama, man?
What I also don't like is the complete and utter disrespect for the kids of please stop recording. Please stop recording.
3 times.
Please stop recording. Like
said
that
3.
child is in
Pain.
distress
Yeah.
and you are holding a phone to her face and she is asking you to stop recording.
But it's okay. You know why? Because he screamed, "Got him!" So that means it's all good.
You do realize what that perpetuates is this girl is trying to tell someone no, and no isn't being heard.
Uh-oh.
And she's being taught by adults that no won't be heard.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Let us know what you guys think about the new What It Do Kool-Aid man here in Houston.
What it do? I can't.
It's hard out here for a TikToker, man. Listen, bro.
That's the new line. It's hard out here for a TikToker,
It's
man.
hard out here for a TikToker. Somehow, I don't know why, but somehow the thing that I did is your fault.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what it is or how I'm going to get there, but we're going to get there somehow. It's your fault. Yeah.
I don't know.
And we don't sound like that here in Houston. God, running it for everybody.
Well, my uncle. All right, moving on to the next.